Hello, it's Tennille here from Dog Matters, and I'm just going to share this into the Facebook group. If you're not already in the Facebook group, Dog Matters Community, get onto it, and if you want to. And I'm just going to share this into there so we can get some people on. Just got to refresh the page on here. While we're waiting, jump on and say hi, and if you have any dog training questions, you can put them in the comments now, and we will take some questions at the end. But I'm just going to share this into the group. Say hi while you're waiting. Just be a second. Share to group. Dog Matters Community. Okay, so hey Sophie, how you doing? Where are you tuning in from today, Sophie? Today I'm going to, hello Jessica. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from as well when you get on, and I'll give you a shout out. Hello Trude, hello Sophie. Oh, Sophie's from Bondi. Awesome. Okay. Oh wow, I see your comments on the computer quicker than on the phone. And Trude's from Adelaide. Awesome. Nice mix already. Washington State. Yes, internationals. How's the weather there, Jessica? Has everybody seen the latest video responding to your comments from Do You Want a Malinois? That is the latest, and I'm working on Do You Want a Malinois Part 2, which is what that video was originally intended to be, but then it got weird, it turned into comments, so I just went with it. So the next one's going to be just more about Envy's quirks and that sort of thing. And today we're going to talk about Jessica's life. Rainy, like always. Oh, that's a shame. It's pretty sunny here. And it's 5 o'clock. I was about to say 6 o'clock. I thought I'd nearly lost an hour. 5 o'clock, I'm about to take the dogs for a walk, but I just thought I'd check in with you guys first. And what I wanted to talk about today is, what is your dog picking up from you? And what I mean by that is, what vibe is your dog getting from you, and what is that communicating to your dog? So particularly things like around the house. If you are going to tell your dog to do a command, are you going to see it through to completion? So for example, if your dog is doing something that you don't like and you decide to send them to their bed or mat or something like that, and they go and get on there, do you see it through that they have to wait there until you say, or do they get to make up their mind of when they go again? So part of what is your dog picking up on you comes from consistency. But the other part I wanted to talk about is what they pick up from you if you're in a situation where you know you're about to see something that your dog doesn't like or that your dog is afraid of. So for example, a dog that is really distracted by other dogs, bicycles, wheels, people, joggers, scooters, I said wheels, butterflies, birds, any distractions, or a dog that is reactive as well. Hi Liesel, thanks for joining. And if your dog is, let's go with reactive. So one of them is, one of the reasons that a dog can be reactive is fear or anxiety. That comes up a lot. But what happens is we get fearful and anxious too, because we're predicting that our dog is going to react this way. So how do you react when you, let's say your dog's reactive and they see, or you see a dog coming towards you in the distance? How do you react? What's the first thing you do? Do you, if it's a little dog, do you quickly pick up the dog and cuddle them towards you and go, uh-oh? And if it's not a dog that you're picking up, do you tense up on the leash? And usually when people are tensing up on the leash, they don't even know they're doing it. So it's something to be aware of when you're out walking your dog. How am I handling the lead? And it's important to always keep a loose leash at all times, unless you're doing a specific like leash pressure exercise, but that doesn't really come into what I'm talking about right now. This is when you feel stressed about seeing something coming up that you know is there that your dog might react to. So when it comes to other dogs, I know that there's some people that they're walking their dog and they know that there's like a house with a loud dog in it that's going to come rushing at the fence barking, and every time you come around the corner and you're seeing that dog coming up or that house coming up that has the dog on it, you'll start to tense up. And your dog, they learn by prediction. They know it's coming too. So your dog will start to get ready and get anxious, and they're looking at the fence. And by the way, that's the time to do something about it. Getting into it early, preventing it, blocking it, interrupting it, and getting onto it early, you're going to have the best chance of turning it into a success rather than having a reaction, like one of those dogs that gets really explosive barking and lunging, or a dog that just gets so distracted that they're head down and pulling on the lead and you just can't get through to them at all. So really keep in mind that. So if there's something that your dog's afraid of or reactive to coming up, and I just sent out an email, so if you're on the email newsletter list, you'll have an email about this topic as well. And if you're not on there, you'll have to get on there. I'll have to put a link afterwards. So the example that I said in there is, let's say you're at the zoo and you've got a tour guide, lovely lady, taking you through a tour through the zoo. And the zoo also has a snake handler. So this guy comes out with this massive snake. Maybe he's got it on the end of the stick because you know it's a venomous snake and you're not feeling too good about being around the snake, but you're okay. But then all of a sudden your tour guide grabs you by the arm and goes, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay," and starts like getting behind you and pulling you away and gripping on really tight and tensing up and just absolutely having a freak out. How is that going to make you feel now about the snake? Is it going to make you feel better and like that tour guide's looking after you and is in control? Or is it going to make you feel like, uh-oh, I'm going to have to get out of here and take care of this myself? Pups, come here. I knew they would bark as soon as I got on a live video. So do you feel protected? So if your dog feels like you're not going to take control of the situation, they feel like it's left to them. Like, this person clearly isn't in charge because they're tensing up, they're scared, I'm gonna have to take care of both of us for us, and get defensive. That can be one reason. Not saying that's for every dog, but that can happen quite often, that's what is causing your dog to get defensive. Hey Lola, do you want to say hi? Come on. Up. You can do it. Up. Yeah, you got it. Whoops. Chester shouldn't have come in behind you then. All right. Say hi. Good girl. She's a little brat. Yeah, yeah. So if you have any other dog training questions, that's the main topic that I wanted to touch on today, is how you respond when you're holding the leash, especially when you're out walking the dog, and especially if your dog's really over distracted or reacting. But if you have any questions, we will open up for a few minutes to take your questions. Liesl says hi, Lola. She's looking around. What is it? Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention, if that has resonated with you and you can relate to tensing up and seeing that your dog is fearful and anticipating it, and maybe some of that stress is going straight down the lead to your dog, you want to check out the Frantic to Focus program for reactive dogs. And there is a self-study option on there now, which I'm just going to pin that. So I've pinned that in the comments. So that self-study option is available for another 8 days if you want to sign up. And then we'll be relaunching the Train with Tennille option probably mid to late April, I would say. Maria says, I guess insomnia is a good thing. I'm watching you now. Where are you coming from, Maria? And what time is it there? And Janine, you're not too far away. You're in Bundy. Cool. another thing that we're doing at the moment, we've got an image down on the page of what is the funniest thing that you have heard someone say about dogs. So bad dog advice, basically. So you can go and pop that onto the image a bit further down the page. I think it says weird dog advice. Maria, north of Los Angeles. Cool. I was there in October, and I will be there again likely later in the year. Tina, hello from the J. Where is that? You'll have to let me know what that means. Oh, it's 11:13 p.m. You are up late. That's usually about when I'm heading to bed. The Highlands of Scotland. Ullapool? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, I'm going to go and take these brats for a walk, and I will see you again soon. And if you want to turn your dog around from being reactive, distracted, and get them listening to you and focusing on you willingly while having fun along the way in your training, go and check out the link that I've pinned in the comments, because you've got 8 days that you can sign up for the self-study option and save some money for Frantic to Focused, our program for reactive dogs. Although it's made for reactive dogs, it can help any dog. So it'll help you with general obedience. It teaches you how dogs learn, how to teach them obedience commands, how to get them to listen to you the first time you say a command, and then how to deal with dogs being really distracted, get them to automatically focus on you. So I don't mean asking them for focus with a command, I mean teaching them to want to focus on you and offering it by themselves willingly, because they know that it pays off. And in all of our training, as always, we want to have fun while we're doing the dog training. So that's a big focus for us, is always having fun and making it rewarding for both the owner and the dog while getting great results. So check out that link, come and join us, and I'll see you on the inside. And I will answer, if you guys want to leave some questions in the comments, because I've got to go walk the dogs, I'll come back maybe tomorrow. I'll post the time and I'll take some questions and answer them for you. All right, have a great night or morning wherever you're tuning in from, and I'll see you next time.